Rob, in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the stalker necromorph, so let's get into it. So yeah, it's like a zombie-looking, dog-looking thing. I swear. I mean, it looks. Oh, I want to throw up every time. I remember when I was little. You know, when I was little, I used to have like this necromorph toy. I always used to throw up when I always used to have it, man, because it always used to disgust me with the back and all these bones and flesh tissue. It always used to make me vomit. I don't know why. My disgust response was way stronger back then, but now I kind of just learned to kind of stomach it and just not really care. Because, you know, I'm not really that disgusted by it, even despite his fucking whole body's like the whole disgusting skeleton. I just kind of got used to it, you know. I always used to vomit every time I used to look at it. I don't know why. God damn, it used to make me puke all the time. But yeah, anyways. Stalker. Hurry, there's something out there too, Isaac Clarke to Daniel Lee Gun. While being stalked by the creatures, the stalker is a necromorph that attacks its prey by means of flanking and group tactics. They approach slowly and quietly in order not to be discovered. While they get closer, making them harder to notice. The stalkers are first encountered in Chapter 4 of Dead Space 2 and appear again in Dead Space 3 as well as in Dead Space 3 Awakened, where they have a new look. Description: stalkers are heavily altered necromorphs bearing little resemblance to their host form. Their long arms are equipped with long talons ending with sharpened tip. Wow. Yeah, anyways, I was going to talk about the stalker. Description: stalkers are heavily altered necromorphs bearing little resemblance to the host form. Their long arms are equipped with long talons ending in sharpened tips. While not very capable at slashing, they can still impale, knock down, and render their victims. The ribcage is displayed wide open. Though, as with most necromorphs, there is a lack of any digestive organs and no vestigial remains of previously vital organs. While formed musculature in the back leg to a reinforced spinal column and neck capped by the creature's most distinguishing feature, a massive eyeless three-pronged head with only traces of the host's bone structure. The skull is largely exposed, sporting a thick cap covered in bony protrusions to aid in crushing and bashing. The upper jaw and nasal cavities are left largely intact, while the cranial dome is squashed down to provide a more even, durable striking surface, which is further supported by the cheekbones. Unlike many necromorphs, this highly mutated skull is the hardest point on the creature and is immune to dismemberment. The legs have been heavily morphed, taking on a digitigrade structure and ending in two slender digits. Yeah, the stalker is probably one of my favorite necromorphs. I mean, necromorphs are like space zombies or monsters or creatures from space beasts, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're monsters. I mean, some of them are like some hideous, like either like, you know, the lurker is like a fucking kraken. It's got tentacles and shit. Pretty cool. And the puker is like, oh god, that's gross. It spits acid at you. I mean, who would win in a fight? The xenomorphs or the necromorphs? I mean, there's like a very cool artwork of the xenomorph necromorph hybrid that looks dope as shit. I think the xenomorphs would win. Or maybe the xenomorphs might just turn into the necromorphs, you know what I mean? Because they could just infect the whole hive and transform them into their own species. I mean, that is, if that's possible, that would be, I think the xenomorphs would lose all their intelligence, well, because that's what makes them smart. Maybe the xenos would win. Who would win in a fight, the queen or the necromorphs? And I mean, the queen and the xenomorph army or the necromorphs? I think the xenos would win. I mean, the necros, they don't really have acidic blood. That's kind of, I mean, except for the puker. That's really the only one that really spits puke out. Dead Space is pretty interesting, but yeah, anyways, I'll stop talking about who would win. Though I think it depends. I think it all depends. The xenomorphs could get a win and then streak, or the necromorphs could. It all depends. I swear down. I'm not too sure who would really win that fight. But anyways, what I wanted to get was yes, I would want the stalker necromorph as a pet. And it'll be like in a Pokeball and stuff. Would it get any diseases? No. I don't want it to look like all bloody, you know, that's just disgusting. Like keep its design, but kind of, you know, Don't show its organs, make sure it's all like intact, you know what I mean? But like keep the design as it is, but like kind of fix on some of the features like the organs, like the rib cage exposed. That's just disgusting. And like just make it normal, like just like normal. Keep the three prongs, but get rid of all the blood and all that. I don't know. Just make it look, you know, majestic. You know, it's ugly as shit in the game, but they deliberately do that so you can shoot it and kill it. You know. Yeah, but just kind of fix up on some of the features of the stalker, make it look more nice, more cute, more adorable, more lovable. You know, instead of making it look like an ugly fucking monstrosity as it already is in the game. But however, in real life, it would be pretty cool to have that as a pet that can defend you and all that. Like, if anybody tries fucking with you, you can just send your stalker on them and you can just tear their heads off. Be pretty cool pet, yeah. Better than most dogs as well. At least this thing can protect you. It'll be like in a Pokeball. If it gets any illness, diseases, whatever, just take care of it and shit, you know. Yeah, I think that's all I can say about the stalker. It's pretty fun to fight. It's a pretty fun monster to kill in the game as well. Real life would be cool. And yeah, that's really all I can say about it. It's obviously of a human corpse, which is weird. I mean, that is pretty odd. Like, even if it's like, you know, like if I was to have it in real life, I don't want it to like have like all them blood vessels and all that nasty shit looking, fucking rib cage exposed. I want it to like have like you know, kind of like make it normal, like, you know, just keep some of the features, but kind of also replace the others. You know what I'm saying? Like make it look a little bit more majestic, you know, not ugly. Also, its feet, it can just like look like a, I don't know, it can have like some kind of dinosaur looking foot. Like a raptor, it could just have like raptor looking feet. I'm not too sure. It's kind of hard to kind of improve on it. Like get rid of its feet because that's just ugly. Make it look more like a. Actually, you know what you could do? You could just make it look like it has like 2 feet and stuff. Like I don't know, like you know, it's like split down, right? Make its feet look less bloody and disgusting because I swear that's just gross. Kind of improve on its design. Make its head more. Like give it some eyes. Give it a nose. Nah, maybe not that. Maybe, I don't know, like kind of make it look more majestic, I think, because it's just ugly as shit in the game. Real life, it should look more majestic, yeah, just make it look better. Keep some of the features, but just improve on the others. And yeah, it can be in a Pokeball, it can defend me. If I wanted to, it can bite people's heads off if they fucking keep fucking with me. It can bite their arm off, smash their heads in with its, rip their head off with its claws and shit, it can defend me. You know, it's better than having a dog, because at least this thing can actually defend you. It'd be pretty cool to have it. And yeah, what would I eat? Meat is a predator. No shit. You know what I would eat, bro. Might even eat you. I'm just joking, yeah. Be pretty cool to have it as well. It can protect me. I don't know what else I can say about it, yeah. You only encountered them a few times in Dead Space 2, but in Dead Space 3 I feel like they're always there. But yeah, that's really all I can say about the Stalker. It's a pretty cool monster in the game. I don't know what it looks like. I think it looks like the feature predator from Primeval. Who would win in that match? Bro, the fucking Stalker. The feature predator can't really do anything unless it catches it off guard. I mean, the feature predator is strong enough. Why did it just spawn from that? But that's not even in the Dead Space universe. But you know the funny thing is, they look so similar. It's almost like, actually, you know what? I actually got a better idea. Why not just make it like look like that? Like the feature predator design, you know, actually, this is actually like a very good idea, right? Instead of making it look all fucked up and deformed, right? The Stalker can just resemble the feature predator from Primeval. Fixed, right? Yeah. They can still retain some of the features like the 3 claws, but like kind of make it look like the feature predator from Primeval, because I feel like that would look better. Yeah, that would actually be a way better design, yeah. Plus they look very similar. Kind of tweak its design, make it look a lot like the feature predator from Primeval. But obviously retain the 3 claws and the monstrous looking teeth and all that. That'd be cool, yeah. And the 3 prongs. But kind of make it look like more like the feature predator. And no rib cage exposed, like the fucking exposed rib cage, just make it normal. Just like the feature predator from Primeval, yeah. And obviously this thing would defend you and protect you and stuff. It would be cool to have that as creature in the game. Real life would be dope too. Better than a dog, you know. At least this thing can protect you. And I don't really know what else I can say about it. I think that's really it. It's a dope beast. It'd be cool to have. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.